Good afternoon, everybody. I'm coming back with another TTM video for you guys today. So as you can see, we have two successes that I'm going to share with you guys that we've gotten back here. And then I also have some purchases for the 1990 Donruss set. And I also have another purchase on a new project I'm going to start that none of you would probably ever guess. But I wanted to share it with you guys because periodically you might see some autographs coming in for that project as well. But before I get to it, I wanted to remind everybody that the Beckett Authentication Services Group submission is due to me by the 27th, I believe. And so if you guys are interested, hit me up and get it out in the mail as soon as you can. Time is running out, but I did want to remind everybody in case they wanted to jump in on this submission. So let's get on with our successes. So the first success I'm going to share with you, this is a 1 of 3 success in 310 days coming out of Carroll Stream, Illinois. Only thing wasn't signed were the index cards, and we were able to get back Mr. Brian Noonan from the Chicago Blackhawks. We got Mr. Noonan back on this 91-92 upper deck, and as you can see, he signed it in black Sharpie. And this is definitely one of the players I remember when I was a lot younger in the NHL, and so I was definitely glad to get Mr. Noonan back. It looks like he is quite a long wait, so if you do send him, unless you time it right, plan on having to wait a little while. But we did get Mr. Noonan back for the 91-92 upper deck. And then our last success is this 2 of 2 success. It took 104 days. It's coming out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And we were able to get back. I was glad to get this one back. We got back Olympian Dan Jansen on the customs that I made. So we got him on this one. Looks like he was at the podium after winning a medal. Signed it beautifully right there in blue Sharpie. Got a great signature. And then we also got him on another custom. I chose the Sports Illustrated cover, and I thought this came out perfect as well. I mean, just beautiful signature, and he was a big-time speed skating star for us, and just a Olympian for the United States. So I'm definitely glad to get that back. Definitely glad to add another Olympian to the collection. And again, it took about 104 days to get him back. So again, a little bit longer of a wait, but definitely worth it. So those are the 2 returns. Now I want to share with you the pickups that I had. So this first set of pickups were all from the same person, and we were able to get 7 cards. 7 cards for 26 bucks, so it was a little less than $4 per card shipped, which I thought was a heck of a deal. So the first card we got was Mr. Atlee Hammaker. Now, I've tried him twice, never gotten him back. I know that he does sign through the mail, but seems to be a little hit and miss. And so I haven't gotten him yet, so I figured I'll just buy it up and get it done. And you can see inscribed John 14:6 on that one for me. So we got Mr. Atlee Hammaker. Next, we got Mr. Mike Fitzgerald from the Expos. Again, those awesome Expos unis. Definitely glad to get that one. Then we also picked up Kurt Ford from the Phillies. Again, his autographs go for quite a bit more than $4, so definitely glad to pick him up for under $4. Next, we got Tommy Gregg from the Atlanta Braves. Not a bad pickup. And then we got Mr. Tim Drummond from the Twins. He's got a nice signature there. Definitely got a nice signature there. Then we picked up Ron Hassey. Now, you can get Mr. Hassey through Pass Pros. I want to say it's about $10 if I'm not mistaken. So getting this at under $4 was definitely a bargain, and definitely glad to get it. So we got Mr. Hassey there. And then the last one we picked up from this seller is Eric Hetzel. And it seems like he is a tough auto to get. So this was the highest one I paid for. I know they averaged out to just under $4, but this one I actually paid just over $7 for. So I couldn't let it go because I have not really seen many of his autos pop up. So Eric Hetzel. So we got those 7. And then the next card I picked up was from a different seller. I got this one for $7, which I thought was a heck of a deal. And that is Mr. Kevin Brown from the Texas Rangers. He was a heck of a pitcher. Heck of a pitcher. I remember he was one of those pitchers that landed one of those first big contracts for a pitcher. I remember, had to have been mid-90s, probably mid to late 90s. And I can't remember what team it was, but he landed a huge contract. I remember all the news about it, and from that point on, obviously contracts have just blown up, but Kevin Brown was a heck of a pitcher for a long time. So definitely glad to pick this up for $7. So these 8 cards added to my set actually gives me exactly, which is kind of crazy, exactly 75% of the set completed. So I'm exactly 75% of the set completed. I need 25% more, and so we are just plugging along as best we can. My goal at the end of the year was to try to get to 600. I don't know if I'm going to reach that. I think I'm only at 537 or something like that. Whatever 75% is of 716. It's not in the 40s yet, so I don't know if I'm going to get there. I'm going to probably fall short because the autographs for the remaining players just keep costing more and more and more and more. So anyways, so for the last pickup that I got for a new project that I'm starting, and I'm going to need your guys' feedback on this because me and the wife have differing opinions, so put in the comments so we can see not necessarily who's right or who's wrong, but what direction we should take. So my new project is I'm going to try and get as many autographs from the Little House on the Prairie, because it's a show that me and my wife both love. Obviously grew up watching it with my father and my mother. And now me and my wife watch it all the time. Whenever we want to sit down and just watch a nice, good show and not worry about kind of the content or anything, we watch Little House on the Prairie. So the first auto that I picked up for this project is Richard Bull, better known as Nels Olson on the show. He has passed away quite a while ago, and his autograph is very, very tough to get. I noticed when I was researching different people, his autograph, him and Harriet, his TV show wife, Harriet Olson, Catherine McGregor, they are tough signatures to get. So I got this one for $25. As you can see, it's inscribed to John McKinn's family from Nels, Richard Bull. So this is where I need your guys' feedback. So I kind of think because of the ink that this is and the fact that it's kind of a glossy picture, I can take off to John McKinn's family from Nels. I can leave Nels, take off everything else, or I could take off just the family and just put from Nels, Richard Bull, take this off, and then send it in to get authenticated. My wife thinks I should just leave it and not do anything. So in the comments, let me know, should I take it off or should I just leave it? And we'll see who wins, and we will go from there. So you guys might see autographs coming back, either purchases or TTMs from Little House on the Prairie actors and actresses, and that's because I'm trying to put a project together as complete as I can of the characters. Now, remember, the show was in the 70s, so it's going to be a little hard because a lot of the actors and actresses have passed away. So those ones I'm going to have to purchase, obviously, but I'm going to try to get some living characters through the mail still, and we will go from there. So, again, that is my first purchase for the Little House on the Prairie project, and I want to thank Mr. Noonan and Mr. Jansen for signing, and definitely glad to add all those 90 Donruss to the set, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was kind of a little mix of everything, and don't forget to leave the comments on if I should take the inscription off on that photo or not, and we will see who wins the vote, at least, and we'll go from there. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a blessed evening. Until our next video, see ya.